Okay, so wonderful. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Daily Regenerative Action, day 29 for us. And I hope you can see me and hear me clearly. So let's start with a little bit of movement. Okay, so let's stretch your arms in whichever direction you want. Okay, so stretch it in front or in sideways and make a fist and rotate it clockwise 5 times and anti-clockwise 5 times. So let us keep our mind at the movement, wherever the movement is happening. Just observe how it is happening. Okay. After 10 rounds, you can just relax. Now keep your hands on the shoulder and rotate it clockwise 3, 4 times and anti-clockwise. The movement is slow, deliberate, and our mind is always focusing at the movement. Okay. Wonderful. So if you have done that, so let's start our mindfulness activity, and I will be sharing it on my screen. So sit, relax, be comfortable. And what we have to do, we have to notice the breathing without attempt to changing it. And at the same time, we will try to observe our thoughts. Okay, so let's start. We will do it for next 2 minutes. As the music stops, let's come back to our surrounding slowly. And let's continue our reading. So currently we are reading the book Magic by Rhonda Byrne. And today we will read about ourselves. So giving gratitude for the one person which is most important in the world, that is the us, the self. Okay. So let's start reading. You can spend the rest of your life running around trying to beat the outside world into the shape you want, chasing one problem after another, trying to fix them, complaining about situations or other people, and never succeed in living your life to the fullest and realizing all your dreams. But when you make the magic of gratitude your way of life, everything in the world around you magically changes. Just like that. Your world magically changes because you change. So you are attracting change too. And to do that, who is most important to change? So that is a self, right? And I remember one story before we go ahead. So it's like it is easier to put, let's say, sleepers for you instead of putting the entire earth with covering entire earth because there are thorns, right? So instead of covering entire earth, it is easier to put or cover our legs or our uh, with chappal or with shoes. So that's one thought. And instead of changing everything in the world, it's always better to change ourselves. So that's where the control lies. When you're grateful to be the person in the mirror, feelings of dissatisfaction, discontentment, disappointment, or I'm not good enough completely disappear. And with them, every dissatisfying, discontenting, and disappointing circumstance in your life magically disappear too. Negative feelings about yourself cause the greatest damage to your life because they are more powerful than any feeling you have about anything or anyone else. Wherever you go and whatever you do, you take those negative feelings with you in every moment, and those feelings taint everything you touch, and they act as a magnet, attracting more dissatisfaction, discontentment, and disappointment with everything you do. When you are grateful to be you, you will only attract circumstances that make you feel even better about yourself. You have to be rich with good feelings about yourself to bring the riches of life to you. Gratitude for yourself enriches you. When you're grateful, you don't blame yourself when you make a mistake. When you're grateful, you don't criticize yourself when you are not perfect. When you're grateful for being you, you are happy, and you will become a magnet to happy people, happy situations, and magical circumstances, which will surround you wherever you go and in whatever you do. When you can see the magic in that person in the mirror, your whole world will change. So, what we are going to do today, apart from 10 blessings, the everyday activity task number one that we will do, for today's task, the task is called as the magic mirror, right? So, during the day, I hope it is same for all of us. At least we look in the mirror 5 to 6 times minimum. I'm saying maximum can be more than that. But whenever each time we look at the mirror, say thank you and mean it more than you ever have before. So thanking the person in the mirror, okay, that's the one activity. And if you're really brave, while looking in the mirror, say three things that you're grateful for yourself. And this is an interesting activity because in our world, what we there are two extremes. First is self-aggrandizement. So we fear that some person, let's say, thinking good about themselves becomes so eccentric or becomes so, I would say, more focus on it that it becomes problem for others. And that's why we tell everyone or the child as well, uh, don't say so many good things about you, right? So focus on where you need to improve. We focus more on the criticizing part for ourselves and for others also. So where we need to improve, we are more focused over there. But the side effect is we can't even say what are good things about us. So that's true, and that's why it's so important. And whatever we have survived, whatever we have done in our life, that's not a small feat. So become grateful for that is also equally important. So these two activities that we will do today, okay. And the last one is thinking about the best thing that happened during the day. And I'm really happy to share. So I'm doing this every day now, and it is feeling so good. So during the day, what has happened, the best thing. So I'm thinking about it. So it's a good thing to follow. So let's for a practice, what we will do today. So anyway, you have the camera, okay, currently in the meeting, so you can see it over there, and you can feel more grateful and think about why you are grateful. Okay. So meanwhile you do it, we will take only 1 or 2 minutes to uh, explain this initiative, what it is to anyone who is watching for the first time. And yeah, so let's do it. Please find three things to be grateful about yourself. And meanwhile, I'll just explain what this is. Wonderful. So if you are watching for the first time, it can be confusing, but to simplify it, this is daily regenerative action where we do not connect to just get fascinated by new information. We connect to implement what we already know at heart, which is important. There are so many things. if I ask you, you already know about these things: mindfulness, meditation, affirmation, gratitude, action tracker. We all know, but what we lack is action, and that's why we are connecting here, getting commitment, follow up, and become accountability partners for each other, and that can change the life, right? So to achieve that, we have many wonderful resources: the action tracker, the list of affirmations. Everything is shared in the group. So if you haven't joined, so please join it by scanning this QR code. You can see it on the screen. So this is a daily regenerative action, 15-minute appointment for self, where we connect to commit for simple daily actions to live sustainability without confusion. And That's what we do. It's simple thing, only 15 minutes and getting appointment for oneself. Yeah, so please do join if this feels interesting. And here we come to the final section where we talk about the insights and learning and feedback from all of our members. So please feel free to share if you feel like anything from today's reading.
Hi, Dhananjay, this is Vijay. This is an interesting one. When I tried to write it down, I just got all the external things.
Uh-huh.
So, so I think okay, this is regarding me. But I when I tried the first five things, I think that is came from external. But now, when I continue with this exercise, then I can go in deeper in inside me, and then I can see okay, these are the three things. So it's a really good
Great.
exercise, I can say, and it is self realization as well because we have everything good, we have a many things in good us as well, but we are just looking for the outside us. Because that's a good example. Because when I'm going to write it for me, what are the first thing that I wrote is outside only.
It's so
So,
difficult.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for sharing this. Yeah.
And the fun fact, you can try this. Means I've also tried it. If you ask any person, okay, so list
Hmm.
three things that you need to improve and three things that you are already good at. The more probability is that person will tell three things where that person needs improvement. Okay, but three things where that person is really good at, it's very rare. So very few people know about it. Wonderful. Yeah.
Also, if sorry, Siddesh here. So if you are finding it difficult to write about yourself, maybe we can ask others about good things about ourselves. So
Yeah.
that will we'll get more points than we'll think about ourselves, I think. So
Yeah. True, true.
Yeah,
But feedback is very important.
good. So just to add to that,
Mhm.
uh, not realizing our own good things actually results in negative feelings. Yeah, in this session we touched on both the our positive things, as well as the kind of damage caused by negative feeling, which is very true, very true. So not realizing what we are, or positive things, or yeah, our plus point, basically our plus points, or wherever we are good at, our strength, not realizing our day-to-day strength. That's a very common thing. We all human beings tend to do that. So it's very important point, that very important important highlight that we have a lot of good things, a lot of positive things about our own self, and we need to be also thankful for our own positive things in order to address the negative feelings that would come. Yeah,
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Durai Raghu. And one thing in law of attraction or anywhere in this positive psychology, one thing is very multiple times it is said, whatever you focus, that increases, whatever you criticize, that decreases.
exactly.
So whatever we want to increase, we should focus over there. Whatever we want to decrease, we should just criticize and ignore it. Not to meaning of criticize is focusing more on that, because then we will attract that.
Good. It's everything start. It's told. Everything starts from your mind. A good thing or bad thing, everything starts from your mind, and it ends up with your mouth. What you speak. Yeah,
Right.
that's very true. And this session this morning helped us really to remember that. Yeah, to make ourselves more disciplined about the way we start our day. Yeah, good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Great. It's really great to listen all of you, and we always get new insights. So thank you so much for being such a wonderful members. And have a great, wonderful day. We'll connect tomorrow. Thank you so much.
And just I need to give some compliment to Vijay. Thank you, Vijay, for your smiling face. Yeah, good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's a good thing I can add.
Yeah, yeah, good, good, very good. Yeah,
Yeah,
it adds to our energy. Good, thank you.
thank you so
So you have
much.
one thing to add for yourself now.
Yeah, that's what I told. Yeah, that's a
Wonderful.
good thing. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, see
Great
you.
then. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you.